In Tokyo, home has become a transaction. Rest, privacy, and safety are sold by the hour in capsule hotels, manga cafes, and Sento. For thousands, living in 24-hour capsule rotations isn't an emergency, it is a system. What does life look like when every decision, each moment of sleep, is weighed on a kiosk screen? There is a hidden cost to turning survival into an hourly routine, and it starts right here. Corridors stretch narrow and bright, lined with rows of identical pod doors. Each capsule measures just over 1 meter wide and 2 meters long, enough for a single bed, a small shelf, and a pull-down shade. The air hums with recycled ventilation, and the lighting rarely dims completely. Some pods offer only a mattress and a reading light. Others, branded business or first class, add a personal TV, a USB port, or a slightly softer pillow. The largest operators like 9 Hours and First Cabin divide their offerings into tiers. Economy pods cluster in the basement, stacked too high, with plastic shells and minimal soundproofing. Business class capsules add a few centimeters of width and a lockable sliding door. At the top, first-class cabins resemble compact train compartments with higher ceilings and a curtain for privacy. Each tier is priced and marketed to match the user's budget and expectation. Never quite a room, always a rented slot in a communal grid. Booking happens at digital kiosks or phone screens, no face-to-face required. The system is designed for speed. Select a block of hours, tap to pay, receive a code. Luggage lockers line the entrance. Shared showers, vending machines, and lounge areas fill the gaps between sleeping zones. The architecture is deliberate, every square meter accounted for, every amenity portioned by access level. In these spaces, privacy is measured in centimeters, and time is measured in hours. A digital kiosk waits by the entrance, its screen glowing with a grid of options. A hand hovers, index finger steady, as rows of prices flicker. 2,100 yen for 3 hours, and 3,800 yen for 6 hours. The difference is not just time, it is the number of hours that can be afforded before the next move. Each tap carries weight. 3 hours means less spent now, but another check-in later, another relocation. 6 hours is safer, but the extra 1,700 yen could cover food or a shower later in the day. Yen shapes the choice. The system offers no discounts for uncertainty, just a menu of increments, all non-refundable. The screen prompts for confirmation. A finger presses, and a receipt slides out, printed with the chosen time block, the minute, and the yen value. Non-refundable sits in the moment. For some, this is a nap between trains. For others, it is a calculation repeated daily, each decision a small negotiation between exhaustion and the money left in a wallet. The receipt is folded, slipped into a pocket, joining a growing stack. The kiosk resets, ready for the next transaction. In this routine, the city's housing shortage becomes a matter of minutes and digits, each booking a temporary answer to the question of where to rest. The transaction is quick, but the cost, measured in both yen and hours, lingers long after the receipt is tucked away. A backpack slides from a locker onto tired shoulders. The clock reads 6:20 in the morning in Shinjuku. Inside the capsule hotel, shoes are exchanged for slippers, then stowed. One person, one bag, one receipt. Every movement is practiced, quiet, repeated. The exit doors hiss open to a city already awake. Outside, the neon of the night has faded, replaced by the steady pulse of commuters. There is no pause, just a short walk to a nearby manga café. The entrance is narrow, lined with vending machines and shelves of comics. A kiosk blinks with hourly prices, 1,800 yen for 3 hours, 3,200 yen for 6 hours. A booth is assigned. The space is barely wide enough to stretch out. Here, sleep comes in fragments, interrupted by the hum of air conditioning and the shuffle of other visitors. The walls are thin. Privacy is measured in decibels, not doors. At 9:40 in the morning, the alarm vibrates. Bags are repacked. A quick trip to the public bath, Sento, fills the next hour. Coins feed the entry gate. Inside, steam rises from tiled pools. The routine is mechanical: undress, scrub, soak, dress, leave. No one lingers. The clock keeps moving. By midday, a co-working space offers a desk and an outlet. Another code, another receipt. The cycle is marked by timestamps and transactions, not by meals or rest. Each location is a node in a personal circuit. The city becomes a patchwork of rented hours, booths, baths, capsules, stitched together by necessity. Fatigue builds in the repetition. The same hands folding clothes, the same bags zipped and unzipped, the same quiet exchange of yen for a few more hours of shelter. There is no home to return to, only the next place to wait, and the next receipt to collect. Receipts accumulate in a careful stack, each one a time-stamped record of where the last hour and the last yen disappeared. The paper is thin, printed with blocky characters. Check in at 6:27, 2,100 yen for 3 hours of capsule rest. Exit at 9:32, a Manga café booth for 1,800 yen, paid in coins at the counter. Every transaction leaves a trace, a proof of presence in a city that measures belonging by purchase. The receipts are folded and tucked into a wallet or zipped into a side pocket, but they are never thrown away. They are needed for tallying, for tracking the slow leak of money across a single day. Digital images follow each paper slip. Some residents photograph each receipt as soon as it's printed. A phone camera hovers over the counter, capturing the details before the paper fades. The images form a digital archive: Capsule Hotel, Manga Cafe, Sento entry, Coworking desk. Each photo is a line in a personal ledger, a way to reconstruct the day when memory blurs under fatigue. Routine extends beyond sleep and shelter. Vending machines and convenience stores issue their own receipts: 160 yen for coffee, 430 yen for a rice ball and sandwich. Public baths print tickets with the minute of entry, 500 yen for a quick shower. In the evening, a co-working space issues another slip: 1,200 yen for 2 hours, printed in blue ink. This paper trail is more than habit. It is a defense against uncertainty, a way to prove to oneself or to others exactly how the day was spent. The receipts, lined up on a table or spread out on a bed, reveal the true cost of temporary living. Each one is a small artifact of survival, a reminder that in this system, home is something to be purchased hour by hour and always verified. A day's worth of receipts, lined up in sequence, tell the story in numbers. Capsule Hotel, 2,100 yen for 3 hours of rest before dawn. Manga Cafe, 1,800 yen for a morning booth. Public bath, 500 yen for a quick shower. Co-working desk, 1,200 yen for 2 hours of access. Convenience store, 430 yen for a rice ball and a sandwich. 160 yen for coffee. Another capsule slot later in the day, 2,400 yen for 4 hours. By midnight, the total crosses 8,590 yen. Each yen is accounted for, each slip a time-stamped proof of presence. The money flows in small increments, but adds up fast, nearly 9,000 yen in a single 24-hour cycle, not including transit or emergencies. The funds move from wallet to operator: capsule hotel chains, manga cafe franchises, Sento owners, convenience store corporations. Each one profits from a system that turns shelter, rest, and food into hourly transactions. The city's housing shortage becomes a revenue stream, measured one receipt at a time. Short blocks of rest, measured in hours, come at a cost beyond the wallet. According to sleep researchers, fragmented sleep, broken into increments of 2 or 3 hours reduces the amount of deep, restorative sleep the body receives. Even if the total time appears enough, constant interruptions prevent the brain from entering the slow wave and REM stages needed for memory and recovery. Laboratory studies show that after only 3 nights of fragmented rest, young adults display slower reaction times and trouble focusing. In older adults, repeated disruption is linked to long-term problems, impaired memory, increased risk of stroke, and even changes in brain structure. Chronic fatigue settles in, making each day harder to navigate. One expert describes the effect as living in a state of permanent jet lag, where the mind never fully resets and the smallest tasks begin to blur. In the city's hourly system, exhaustion is not an accident, it is built in. In Tokyo, a city built on hourly transactions, home is no longer a guarantee, but a calculation. As urban rents rise and gig work expands, more lives unfold in fragments, not rooms. The meaning of shelter keeps shifting, quietly, relentlessly, 1 hour at a time. Share your thoughts below.